Greetings again, beautiful friends, family. I wanted to let go of all the labels, but sometimes they still pop up. But doesn't matter. Just beautiful greetings here out of the light. The sun has broken through. I'm here in alignment with my rock and the beautiful ocean. This is how it looks like here today. I am resetting and clearing and bathing in the light and in the water, activating. And if you followed my transmissions from this morning, you know what I'm just reprogramming and repatterning and deepening in. It's been quite an uncomfortable day. Both my daughter and I were feeling it. We were both, feeling like, I say this like not happy, but that's not true. It was just a really uncomfortable energy, which shows us when we are shifting through something. I feel my spine moving, and it's wonderful to be out here. At the beach I always fully clear. I move myself out of that level of myself. By moving my body, by running, by moving my body in all the 52 moves, or whatever, how many. The dancing and the being in the water and really feeling, renewing in the water. And there was this, the birds are very in touch with me today, like I shared earlier with the Tawny last night, and there's this massive feather on the beach right in front of my feet where I was walking. I have never received a feather like this. It's kind of a green brownish. My intuition felt it's from the Australasian gannet. That's my sense. So it doesn't matter. Grateful, communication. The cockatoos came in everywhere today, and I've also, as I share often with you, I found this, and the shell inside is not so fully released. There's smell in it. I've never found one like this. And then I found a lot of closed ones. Closed ones because they have moved the earth from the beach up here to the shore. So these shells need water to open. And I always find these shells in different degrees of openness. When they're fully opened, I feel the open heart. I found a very tiny one the other day, or depending on how close they are, like these shells. So feeling this morning with all the closed ones and no water, what I'm exploring always, the opening of my body with this water, the return to origin water. Let's drink it right into the heart, making the blood fluid, getting our waters flowing, which helps our heart rhythm and helps our heart to open. So the softening, the opening. And when I walk here and am in the water, I get insights, I integrate. Now, and what I shared earlier about not hustling and, oh, look at these beautiful seagulls all flying high and together. Not hustling, not running, but softening with the water, sharing, not selling. No one sold this water to me. And I remembered as I walked, that must be now around, how many years? 8 or so, or 9 even, that I first drank this water. At that time, we were also working with a Kambo practitioner, detoxing our body, And if you know with Kambo, you have to drink a lot. You have to drink like 2 liters of water before the medicine gets applied. And we drank Kangen water. A dear brother brought that in. And one time also, we sat with Kambo at the house where Clint, who has made this so big in Australia, this water, my dear brother Clint, yeah, he was just beginning drinking, sharing this water, selling it, really going for it, like he's so amazing at. And I was in the house then when it all began, and I drank it then with the medicine. So it was deeply in my body. But at that time I was like, no, that's way too expensive. I checked in with somebody else that I valued his views about health, and he said like, oh no, we don't need it. It's just this and this. I let myself be influenced. We can do this ourselves in our body. And then I let it go again. I had all these objections. Yet my body was like, this water is really good. But I couldn't realize it fully, and I let myself be influenced. Yeah. And then I was also relieved. Oh, I don't need it. I let it be for now. So that is so many years ago. But no one ever came again to me and tried to push it onto me, or sent me messages, or did a sales call with me. I did not need that. I had the water in my body that was activated, and there is no time, there is no rush. So I will not give you manipulation with urgency and all this stuff. That's not how I roll. This is not my frequency, because that's not how I came to it. And what I share is how from my embodiment. So I drank this water with the beautiful Kambo medicine, the frog medicine, with the water, frog and water, so deeply activated way back then. Yeah. There's a part of me that wishes I drank it earlier, because I would have had healthier years. I would have shifted faster, which I know because my neuroplasticity is so changed. And that was my divine timing. It wasn't meant to be. So, yeah, it wasn't meant to be then. This is what I'm holding for all my soul tribe. I drink here with you in my transmissions, and now, versus back 9 years ago, we are so much more activated, we are so much less dense, the energy working is so much clearer, stronger, faster, because we have upgraded. So me drinking it here with you is kind of like you are receiving it as well in your body. So let it go in, and then maybe one day when it pops up for you again, you will feel like now is the time, or maybe never. This is how I am sharing about it. And what I shared in my life before from the guinea pig house, I am not closing sales or manipulating you. I'm not a saleswoman, I'm a medicine woman. The water is medicine. The water is part of my medicine. And that's how I'm sharing it. I'm giving it. I'm drinking it with you. I am praying with you. There's no urgency offer, because what happens when you are under an urgency offer? I experienced that from last night. Oh, you have 24 hours until tomorrow 11 o'clock to make that decision, and then it's gone forever. Urgency, urgency, FOMO. That actually unsettled my nervous system. Then I realized, wow, no, I will not go into anything that has an urgency offer. And also, the person doing it isn't drinking this water. Why? would I go into a this with someone who might be an amazing salesperson, but who isn't drinking this beautiful water, is in a very different frequency, and through whom my nervous system got stressed. So I'm not blaming that person, I'm thanking that person and the whole everybody for this gift, because I am getting stronger in my discernment, and I am showing up for my soul, not for anybody else. And through my soul, I show up for everybody, through my embodiment. That's what I am committed to. That is the Aqua Phoenix movement. These are the Aqua Phoenix codes. Yeah. And if you want to know more, you reach out to me, because I'm here speaking. I'm every day rebirthing and rising in my power and in my softness, out of dehydration and stress about survival and scarcity, because I had scarcity on a deep cellular level. I'm breaking ancestral chains, and my vision is crystal clear that we are also flowing in sync, in full prosperity, because our souls are prosperous and we are flowing in alignment, and money flows through water to us. Yeah. But not through urgency. I have no urgency to lock you in right now into what would that set up my field to be. I am so grateful to be out of that. This is my truth, and I'm a truth speaker and a truth sharer. That's my medicine as well. And since I said no, but yes to my soul, I'm feeling so relieved. And I have the JOMO now, the joy of missing out. No FOMO. I was flipping back and forward a little bit, like I shared before. This is how we go into the wrong fields, the wrong fractals, so to say. Because that's a different frequency. That's not my frequency. I don't want to learn that. I'm learning from source. I'm not learning out of books at the moment. I'm not learning from other sales people, because I'm not selling. This is, to me, a direct service business. Oh, and there's a beautiful white wolf coming again. You can't make this up. I turn the camera around very soon. Oh, my heart. Yeah. My heart. The winds are blowing strongly. So, this is a true liberation. Freedom is not how much money I have in my bank account. Freedom is how I liberate myself out of what is not my frequency. All these, there's so many offers around. We can get continuously pulled somewhere and fragmented and distorted. That's how we liberate, when we get out of that into ourselves. That's what I'm standing for. That's what I'm drinking to. The biggest success to me, there is a beautiful white wolf energy. So gorgeous. The biggest success to me is my deep inner shifts since drinking this water, and that my mother and my daughter and my sister and my niece are drinking this water. and another brother here, and his wife, and his children, and his sister, and her husband, and. What bigger success could there be? Right now. That's what counts. Not the money. The money is just part of it. That's what I am here for. And the beautiful wolf is here right in alignment with us right now. Let's receive his transmission. As always, when our paths cross with an animal or a human, it's for a reason. Look at the beautiful bird tribe flying together over the waves. It's not so visible, but they're flying the information. There's a beautiful wave dancer out there. It's very, very windy. Spirit is speaking. And if you get bored and flip off, then yes, this is not for you. If you scroll and turn off because you can't be in presence, then I am not for you and this is not for you. I am speaking to those of you who are aligned, who can be present, who value the land and the animals and the ocean and the water, praying in presence. Yeah, so that is what is alive in me right now. You see how much I'm moving through today and anchoring. It's not easy to walk our own path, to create a movement until it is. That's what I came here for, and maybe you too. Yeah. And I am trained for this. I am able to do it. I'm ready to do it. I am committed and devoted, and there is nothing that veers me off my path. And every day I get stronger in my center and going within. Within. Yeah. We are the light, we are the love, we are the way. So drink with me to our true freedom of any manipulation, any neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, manipulation, subtle manipulation. It's to be really clear. Oh, and one more part I wanted to share is that really becoming aware of what comes from my soul and what comes from my ego. The logic. Of course, logically and ego, it is like, oh, best salesperson in the world, I gotta be part of that. I got to be part of the group, or I'm going to be lost. Oh, I will go into that, and then by next week I'm going to be earning $50,000 a month. That is not my soul. That sounds really good to my ego and my personality, not my personality anymore. That would be my ego and my head. But I have already reversed. But my soul doesn't even want that like that. My soul doesn't want anything. My soul just is. All my soul wants is to be soul and to be at peace, to share the truth, to share my medicine, which is also this water, and to be in my alignment and in my truth, to be united with love and with flow, to have my nervous system in peace, not even 1 hour or 5 minutes to be jarred by someone who doesn't speak in my frequency. Just because my ego thinks I should do that because it sounds so good and it feels important, and because someone else tells me I think I should do that, that someone is another part of me. No, my soul, I follow my soul, what my soul really wants. Yeah. That's the clear message. And this is how I have been shown from day one. Drink this water, share with others about it. That's all. So simple. So I don't need to make it more difficult. I have learned so much and it's all there. And the most part I have been learning is to stay in my center and to follow my soul. And that less is more. And that I can say no. And the more I say no to something outside of me, the stronger my alignment gets. Yeah, so powerful. I'm gonna shift that in the water now. Hello, Michael. Thank you for coming on. I'm just about to close, but you can watch the replay. I will go now into the waters and shift this all through. This is the reprogramming of the old selling and the old manipulation techniques of selling and being sold to, shifting that into our soul alignment, where our soul knows. And the new words are coming for that. Work is an old word, trying is an old word, selling is an old word. This is old world stuff. In the new world, the new earth, that operates differently. So this is what I'm just bringing through and shifting this all around. Blessings from the ocean, the beautiful rock and rocks, the ancient stones, beautiful trees, this powerful portal here. Keep hydrating the heart, just like I shared at the beginning about these shells that need water to open. And because the sand has been shuffled up here, there's no water and they can't open. So if our heart isn't hydrated enough, it also doesn't fully open. So when we hydrate deeply, it helps our softening and opening. Opening for our soul, opening to love, opening to our merging with all of what we are. Have a beautiful rest of the day or morning, wherever you are, or night. Stay safe and true to yourself and in your alignment. So we are clearing all these manipulations out of us. Such a joy. So grateful we are doing that. And through that we recognize our true soul family as our fractal all aligns, and we are with the right, not the false. As our falsity shifts and the false masks come off, then we realize each other and we will be guided to each other. Our souls will just come to each other. Yeah. Because it can't be any other way. That's how we agreed to before we came down here, and now is the time. Now is always. There's just now, no time. Divine timing, now and now and now. So I'll see you again in the next now, and keep flowing and praying and shifting. Yeah, bye for now.